Okay, so we are going to be doing 25 packs, and then we're going to do the owner after that. And you can still hear me okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to try and keep jotting down the addresses, and then I'm going to pass that on to Coleman, and Coleman's going to send out the prizes. So including the owner. We'll do 25 wheel spins. I'm not going to shuffle at all in between. I'm just going to just roll the 25. Those will be the loot packs, and then we're going to switch to a different wheel. It has everybody's names on it from the original, because everybody that we roll for the 25 packs and has been on the, you know, everything that's on the wheel is the folks that are still remaining. And then we'll see how much time we have after that. Maybe there's some time to hang out and play some games. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do this. Hey, Coleman. All right, I'm going to spin. Hopefully you're seeing this.
How's it looking?
Hey, so we've got 42 Joe.Wang. That's loot pack. Going to hide choice. Should remove them list. I think that's correct, right, Coleman? If I hit hide choice, I haven't used this wheel recently, so I didn't practice with this, but I'm pretty sure that's what. Hey, so one down.
We're just going through the loots. Boom, bam, boom. Do we have music still? I hope.
Oh,
Looks like it. Yes!
go.
That's an asteroid.
AV3U.C.Wang. Do you know who that is?
I think it's asteroid. Hello, everyone. I know some addresses. I was lucky I got to win one of those loot packs. Yeah, it is you.
Nice.
These are just... Yeah, these are just the list left over from the other wins, and then all the names are gonna go back in. Yes, it is nice when the winners are present, isn't it? This one, I do not know.
3V3C.Wang. That's an interesting. I don't know who that is. That doesn't look familiar to me, but congratulations.
That wham needs more threes. If you're a winner, say so in the chat.
All right, here we go again. This is for the fourth loop.
That wham makes me feel like I'm on drugs. It is level threes.
Oh, wow. Some of these are just barely like one on the line. It's kind of crazy. D5QQY. Again, you're getting a loot pack. There's still so many names left. It's kind of.
Where's our clapping?
Get ready. We'll clap again here.
Oh, I'm not that quick. I gotta find.
There's gonna be a few more opportunities for you.
Okay, good. Here we go.
21 H. I feel like this is Pushy No Boo, but I can't remember. Congratulations.
With or without your permission.
All right, you got your claps ready?
They're gonna be off probably the stream, but I'll do my best. It's ready.
Ooh, another small one on the list. It's really awesome to see some of these come through with a win. M-Y. iMommy.C.Wang. That is an impressive. I like the clap. That was great. Good job. All right, let's do it again. Nick. I know that name. Congrats, Grebe. I'll see you in Discord, I'm sure. Remember to pipe up if you're a winner. All right. This is for the 8th loot pack.
Well, I'm seeing.
Ooh,
That was. I didn't have the clap ready for that one.
I know who this is, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I think this is Coleman's. Jensen, yeah. His name was escaping me. Jensen? Right. You know, it's surprising with such big chunks here for these three that we haven't seen any of them win. I don't think I jinxed it. I think I did the reverse of a jinx.
This is my sister. My hands are right here.
Rig. Yeah, no, this is good. Congratulations, that's sister. This is the 10th loot pack that'll be going up.
Oh, too late, early. The clap's probably never gonna line up.
Nice. That's
familiar.
AQY. It's an older address, but I don't remember.
Who that?
Okay, so this will be the 11th. I'm thinking I'm gonna just another small one, not one that's scaring me.
The clapping?
No, Coleman just said
I
that.
was wondering what was scaring him.
Hi, bruh.
God, bro. Oh, the huge slice is scaring.
Oh yeah. Congrats, guy.
It's gonna
Okay,
be
here we go.
you. It wants
It is
to be
huge.
noticed.
I mean, it is so massive. I'm surprised that it hasn't won. And then if it does win, once it's gone, the wheel's gonna spread out in such an interesting way. So here we go. Loot pack number 12. Sure we go. PNJ.Wang. This is one of our streamers.
It's a heretic.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't remember which streamer, but I remember this. It's tough because these wallet addresses are just so wild. They're just a bunch of random jumbled up characters most of the time. Congrats, Heretic. All right, here we go. This is loot pack number 13. ROQWI.win. Do not know who that is either. Congratulations. Did you get the clap on that one? I don't know if I heard the clap.
I did. Now you're
I
expecting
want to make sure
a
we're
clap.
getting these claps in there.
Okay.
Ample time. All right. I'm like, if you
I
don't fall
don't
down on
know.
your job.
I don't know.
You have one job. Just get the
clap.
claps in there. If I have to do it manually.
It's a
we can do it.
golfing clap from Discord.
That's great.
I could pick some other sounds, but I'm kind of scared of some of them.
No, this is great. That's awesome. Renzo the boss. Renzo. Oh, Renzo.
Renzo!
Yes.
That is a good one.
That is a good address. Congrats, new fun who dis. All right, this is loot pack number 16. Comedy Wallet. Easy does it 22. Another good one. Oh, I don't know who that is, but fantastic. Loot pack number
Dynamo.
7. What? Who is it?
Dynamo.
Oh, that's Domino. Easy does it, Domino. Easy does it. All right, loot pack number 17. There it is. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what's gonna happen now?
Well, that is fantastic, and congrats to them. So that is a ton of entries that as I take this off, now the remaining group is going to spread out. So it should be interesting to watch how the remaining few. This will be loot pack number 18. Sus. ZH3. 2.1. That one looked familiar to me too, but I can't remember who that is. Hey, if you're a winner, remember to call yourself out in either Discord or in Twitch so we know who you are. All right, pack number 19. Here we go. 4 vibes. You're still there, right?
Nope.
It was like I got these these moment of silence.
Double clap.
I'm like, am I alone again? What's going on with my phone? Or am I
I'm here. You couldn't hear me because I wasn't talking.
I could see my camera still working, but I wasn't sure. All right, here we go. I don't know, downtown and the movement seem like they've got really big opportunities. Also, ETRR2.1.
Oh yeah, the Moofa Man already won. Hey, it's calling me. What's up, Justin?
Rexinator.
Rexy. It's an easy one.
Rexinator 1, 2, 3. Congrats, Rexy. All right, pack number 21. So we're cutting through these pretty quick. So this one I've ever seen this one before.
So someone wanted to know how to enter the wheel. So this is from previous entries.
Yeah, so everybody who's on the wheel had purchased a loot pack during a very specific window of time, and the giveaways are specifically for those folks, so that everyone who's on the wheel is related to that at this point.
I knew you'd explain it better than I would.
Well, we will, I'm sure, have some more games and giveaways later. I've got at least a few murdered out codes that I can be handing out to some folks. So again, this is for loot pack 22. So we've almost gotten through the 25 loot. Come down to the wire here. G or Y. These are newer. Congratulations. All right, 23 Raikou. This is V Taylor. I know that.
Oh, V Taylor.
That's more. Okay, so we're down to the last two. I don't know. Should we do any kind of special drum roll? Do you want to? We should just.
How about this one?
Tap the that's
Sorry.
great. That is a quality drum roll. All right, let's do this. Loot pack 24. Here we go. Hold your tacos, y'all.
I mean, that was just more like when you're funny, but double works, right?
Okay, OGDE4. Congratulations. Okay, so we are down to the final spin for loot packs. And after this is complete, then we're going to move on to the other wheel, which has everyone back on it from all of the wheels giveaways that we've done the last few weeks for the owner, which will be a big deal. I don't know if you want to do anything in between there, but that's kind of the big thing that I think a lot of folks are here obviously to see. I want to make sure we get to that one, but any thoughts on that, Kat?
I was just reading what Siemski was saying. About inviting people into the Discord and making sure to support the social army. Yes, but what were you saying?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying we've got our last spin we're about to do here. And then after this spin is done, we've got we're going to go back to this other wheel, which has all of the people who have been up the last couple of weeks, all re-added back to the wheel for the owner. Everybody has an equal shot at the owner. cool shot based on the number of packs you bought. And then we're going to be giving away that amazing card. So I'm just kind of wondering if there's anything else you wanted to do or planned to do in between there. But if not, we can jump right in after this one.
Maybe just go. We'll just switch off screen for a minute so we can switch to the wheel off cam, and then. But we can do it quickly.
Okay, sounds good.
We could do a grubby, but I think we'll do a grubby.
Oh
after
yeah, let's do a grub. We could do it.
You do?
Yeah,
okay.
we can do a grub. Let's do this last wheel spin, then we'll do a grub,
Let
and
me
then we'll come back.
make sure the grub is open. Yeah, it's exclamation solo SOULO. I'll show it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so get in for that grub, and then we will do that soon after. Do you want to switch back to the wheel for just a second so we can make sure? Do this last wheel spin. Hey, this is for loot pack 25. This is the last of the giveaways besides the owner, and then we will be done with the distribution of these awesome prizes.
It's looking a bit anemic, isn't it?
Oh, downtown.
Downtown. All right.
Congrats, downtown.
At the end.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll get back to the grub, and then you can switch.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch to the other wheel.
Make it big.
Big.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to send these details over to you.
We have 18 people here on the wheel.
I feel like there's some folk here. Maybe I need to get in on this.
Oh, definitely.
I want to win, and I'm gonna crush everyone else.
What are they gonna win? I got boosters. It could be a booster.
How about we do a murdered out
A
code?
murdered out code.
How about we do top 3 at a murdered out code? And we'll whisper it to those folks.
3-0
directly. Just top 3 they've got, and we can just do a regular critter craft.
Okay.
If you're cool with that, it's your show. I don't want to stomp all over anything you got going on.
No, I think I'm good with the top 3. But I am gonna say for the critter craft, they have to be present to win.
Okay, that seems like a fair deal. I'll tell you what. Let's do the top 3.
Not explosions. Last man standing.
And then they need to whisper. They need to whisper me to get the code. Let's do that.
Yeah. That sounds good. And I was just gonna. All right. You ready? Is everyone in that wants to be in? Last second, 5 seconds.
Good luck to Coleman since he's never won a murdered out code.
What?
Yeah. It's not like I just give these out to anybody. Even Coleman's like, please. There was a point at which I think he spent 20 minutes on the phone just begging. He was like, hey, listen, I know that you've got a lot of these. What if I could get like 1, maybe 2? And I was like, nope. And he was like offering to wash my car and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, nope, this is for the Legion. So gotta win them fair and square.
Was it only 20 minutes? All right. Last chance. That's it.
I'm not going to say any names. This
Promise?
time. Promise.
Because I think you said
Coleman.
that before.
I might say Coleman.
So it's how it goes is it's okay to say the names when they're already when they get taken out. When they're dead, you can say their names, but not before them.
Oh yeah, good luck, people.
Also, if there's there's quite a delay, so it's like right now it's showing. It's just starting the.
Oh my god, giant.
Did he suicide?
He shrunk, but he was just huge for a minute there. It was fantastic.
He didn't blow up, or he did? I missed it. I was looking at
I think he was just. I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry, Coleman.
You did it. You promised. Oh, but you did say maybe Coleman.
I said maybe Coleman. I haven't said anybody else. Really like the tactics I'm seeing here, though. Good stuff.
Some skills.
Oh my gosh. Folks just weave through there.
How do you like my
your blades?
cat?
Your blades are fantastic. Cat heads, spiky cat heads.
Well, that's my cat avatar that Frazzle made for me.
There we go.
What?
Wait, why is there a Doom blade coming through all of a sudden?
I did not do that.
That was crazy. I didn't know they did that.
All right. Wait, don't say anything. It's delayed. All right, so we have the top 5. Did you say or 3? You said 3, right? Did I just add 2? Now I can't hear you. All of a sudden, I can't hear you. You're muted. Did he say top 3? Okay. All right, so if you are Dejan, War Never Changes, and Hun Alex, I know you guys are here. Muted out code. Whisper to Brandon, and he will send. I don't know why I can't hear him. Hang on. Oh, I lost him in the video too. Let's wait for him to come back. I'm just gonna screenshot that on my phone. Just in case. Yeah, whisper on Twitch. Hey, Ape of Wall Street, what's up? Are you back?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I lost your video though, too. Did you
Oh
lose
my
your?
gosh.
Oh, it's you're coming back.
I'm sorry,
what?
everybody.
You know
This
what's
is stupid.
good though is that when you come back, it just pops right back, and also share your screen.
Yeah. So one of the winners has whispered me, and I have given them their code. I am waiting for the other two. So.
Hun Alex and War never changes, and yeah. And next time we do a wheel, you need to make it black, please. It matches the decor better. How do you do that on Twitch? Oh, whisper is if you actually, Brandon, if you could send a message in Twitch, then he can click on it to whisper you easier. And I lost him again.
Can you still hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. Okay. This is driving me nuts. I know it's my camera, so I'm frustrating it. I know it's because I'm doing Video Ninja and Discord at the same time.
Oh,
my camera keeps trying to like switch between the two of them.
Yeah, because your mic is on your computer. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nice mic, so you don't want to lose that. The sound is so good.
I think this is good. Okay, so let me know if you can hear and see that.
Yep.
Okay, so Hun Alex and War Never Changes, and I can't remember who the other person was, but they all got their codes. So I don't know if we're ready to do this final wheel spin, or if we want to hold off, or.
Oh, we can do it. Just finishing this game really quick. I'm about to use Bella to win this. I know everyone wants it. They want to check it out. But I want to make sure your sound is good. There you are. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. I don't mean to give you anxiety as you're trying to wonder if I'm still around. If I lose video again, we're gonna just switch to only audio. I'll share my screen, but we'll just go with only audio because I know I won't choose
But it's nice to see you.
Well, I mean, I agree. I just feel bad for all the.
It doesn't take that long. Okay.
All right, we ready?
We are ready.
Okay, so this is for the owner. I wish I could give this a bigger drum roll or a bigger something, but
how about this?
Hopefully I don't cut out. In between.
No cutting out.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Owner goes to EasyBC4.wham. I do not know who that is, but it makes sense that they had such a large swath of.
I want to know who it is. Big slice. If we had Quadrille here, he would tell us. Or Sketro, they would know.
Yeah, I don't know who
that was a long blitz game. Sorry. That was right in the middle of everything.
It's me. Is it Dang? It's Dang.
Odin?
5990?
Warsaken think it says Odin.
Easy. They said it's me. Dang 55.
Dang was joking. Dang is a kidder. This is serious business. Dang. Alright, Seafoal. Congrats.
Okay, can you still see me? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing that screen. I don't know what happened, but I cut out right at the end there.
It's okay,
but I was able to recover, so we're good. Okay, so everybody's got we got the loot packs out in terms of who's gonna get them. We have the owner selected, which is fantastic, and we've got some murdered out codes that went out to some folks. Was there something else that we were supposed to give away? I think that was it. Coleman, was there anything else? You should expect those to go out tomorrow. I did want to, I don't know if Coleman's had a chance to make the announcement, but we're going to extend the sale that's currently going on for a couple of extra days. So I know that there's some folks that have been trying to move some wax around just because things have been kind of tricky lately with it. So I wanted to give them some opportunity to get in there, and I just felt like that would be something great for the Legion. So we're going to extend it a couple of extra days. If there's anybody else that's been holding off or waiting, you've got a couple of extra days. It was set to end tomorrow at claim time, but I think this will give us an extra couple of days for everybody to get some packs in there if you're interested. So yeah, and then I was thinking we should definitely play a match between you and me, Kat. I think we need to see who is the better player. We haven't played in a little bit, and I know you need some extra shots at me because your record's really looking pretty pathetic. So
against you.
anyway, and then I would love to play some games against your your audience as well.
All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna send you a code to play me. No one take it. It's right there on the screen. I'll put it here in the chat.
I'll jump in.
Get it?
2B.
Nope. It's too late. I chose a different deck. You didn't request it.
It's fine. I can just mutilate your other decks. Can't remember the exact order in which those words appeared, but it was like calamity, cat, something, cat calamity, catastrophic,
Something
terrible,
like that.
absolutely terrible.
You know what?
Terrible.
I definitely have won games despite you cursing that deck.
I mean, I believe you. I really, really do. You roll a 6 to start. What? Don't stream snipe.
Yeah,
I don't. I'm not trying to peek. I want to be able to see what's going on though with the chat, so I got to keep the window sort of like slightly open.
I've heard that.
Honestly, it's always delayed anyway, right? Because like,
Yes, it is.
I guess I could see what's in your hand. And what you have. Try not to look at your screen. You guys do eye tracking on me. Make sure I'm not looking over. I'll stare deeply into the camera the entire. No, I'm kidding.
Sure, pal.
Blonde Moon he's been like trying to say that I'm not that good, but every time he's been offered an opportunity to face me, he's like, "Oh, I'm too afraid. I don't want to ruin my record." And I was like, "Well, what about a different game? What about like Rocket League or something?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm afraid. I can't. I don't want to end up making myself super embarrassed in front of him." I'm still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on that game, that Rocket League game with Blonde Moon.
Dude, I'll Rocket League you anytime.
Whatever. The last several times I've tried to play him, he's ran away. Oh, my internet's not working right now. I can't. The sun's in my eyes. Mortal Kombat will challenge you. I don't know. I'm not the greatest. I can do some pretty good damage with Sub-Zero, but not that great with all the MK characters. And I don't want to get punked either, so I know where to just bow out and be like, I can't do that one. But Rocket League, I feel like I'm pretty confident about Rocket League. They did get rid of Rocket League trading. Epic Games is trying to unify all their stuff. I kept thinking maybe they were going to move to a blockchain approach to shake things up, because Epic is so different than the way Steam has been doing things. I feel like that's a really interesting opportunity for them to take advantage of. Hey, easy on my territories there. This isn't going well. You know that moment you realize you don't have cards to do anything with, and you're just filling up your 4 slots? You don't know what that's like.
Never.
You got 3 WMDs out there. Wow. Okay. All right. I see how it is.
Well, I only need that one.
Are you going for a flawless victory here? Yeesh. Be done with it. You don't need this. You don't need to make it anymore.
I don't think it's gonna be flawless, but
Holy cow. Holy guacamole. You pretty much have to somehow magically come back and beat you. I don't think that's gonna happen this turn.
yeah, I mean, it could happen, but you got a 2, so.
Roll a 1, please. Roll a 1, please. Roll a 1, please.
Well, and I just want to point out, War Never Changes. This is you're an honorary member of the Mod Sid deck right there.
To be fair, this is my first game today, so I might be a little rusty. You know,
I probably will point that out to you every time that you're here at the same time I play it. But I just took out Brandon with your cards.
That was a flawless victory. I didn't get anything in. Oh my gosh, I rolled terribly.
Woo! That's fun.
I don't even know what to do now. Like, I feel like I need to turn around and start crying a little bit.
Just gonna make a note in the documents that I won a game, actually.
Yeah, okay. That was too quick. It felt that this whole stream has felt quick.
This except for the setup part.
I've only been on here for like an hour.
We're gonna do
Feels
another
like 10 minutes.
grub for like a booster.
And
I have
I'm
a
going to
couple
drop
boosters.
I'm gonna drop a code. First person to take it gets a shot at me. If you beat me, I will drop you a murdered out code.
That's spicy. Call me traitor if you don't get that code. You can play me. That's how the game with Asteroid went earlier. Yep, that's right.
Playing YPAWA.win.
That's
I wasn't
my
ready.
brother
Yeah,
from
Klon
another
Moon's
mother.
always saying that.
That's my brother from another mother. Dang.
Who is it?
Dang.
Dang, oh, me?
Dang.
Dang, I'm playing Dang?
Yeah, that's my brother from another mother. I adopted him. I
Weird
didn't
that
have
you
a
adopted
brother,
him.
so
How
he became
come
my
you got
brother.
adopted? You need extra
I needed
cat affection?
I needed a brother. He's my brother.
I see.
But yeah, so we're gonna do a grub here. So is everyone in? I don't have a brother. Call me traitor. That's why I said he's from another mother and father, I should say. But we think maybe our relatives could be related because we look like.
So similar.
We look really similar.
Is this person like somebody you actually know? Who is this in Discord? Who's Dang? Who's Dang?
I don't know if
5990?
Dang, are you in the Discord much? I got
You in the
him. I
Warsaken
got him
Discord? Or
into the
only?
game.
Oh, did you? Oh, so you know this person?
I know him. Yes, he's my friend.
Okay. Your friend is about to lose.
He's pretty good. He beats me too. So the Warsaken Discord. He doesn't do a lot of Discord.
Understand.
But yeah, I scooped him up when we were playing Minecraft. You're mine now, basically.
Well, your brother from another mother just got.
All right, do you want to do the scrub? Are you all in the grub?
Oh, I should get in.
Pause. Yeah, I got his first deck set up, and I don't think he's.
Need some more tournaments to lose in. I really am excited about the future of alliances and tournaments, and it's gonna be fantastic.
Exclamation solo tournaments. Yeah, you're gonna be having some more Blue Mint tournaments, or are you talking about other tournaments?
I think there's going to be both. Like we've got the ability eventually to add tournaments directly within the app. I think we will end up supporting quite a few different tournament platforms. I think we're just going to be trying to get as many tournaments as we can. Physical tournaments, digital tournaments from within our system that you'll get like stats and prizes for. But then we want to also do sort of like bigger events. So there's going to be lots of. I really feel like I'm feeling it here. Brother from another mother has just lost yet another territory.
Oh no! Dang, you can do it. Okay. Also, call me traitor. Did I give you your code? Play me.
You know what? Maybe it was that. Maybe it was that other website that was causing something. I was sharing my screen and it was being all wonky. But since then, I think my camera feed's been fine.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, I'm not. Even though I don't see myself on there, I think the camera still works.
Yeah, you're working. It's working. All right. Is everyone
Hear that?
Is
I'm
everyone
working on crushing your brother from another mother.
Could you not crush him?
No, I think it's best. It's best that he learns the hard way.
Okay, can you tell me how should we do this? I have enough boosters. Maybe we should do explosions this time. Most explosions.
I'm okay if you want to do booster packs. Still, we can do some. We might could do. If you want to do murdered out codes again, we could do murdered out.
Really?
If you, yeah, I have lots of murdered out.
Well, that's cool. Okay, let's do that.
Okay. You want to just do top 3 again?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay,
Is Coleman still here? Did Coleman get in? I want to know if Coleman's in here. Did he leave? He was afraid.
In the grub?
Yeah,
he's in there. He's in the
Is
grub.
he? Okay, good. I was wondering. Good. I won't say Coleman during the game anymore.
Yeah, don't let him have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say Claw and Moon instead. Maybe.
We were gonna do. Should we just do 3 most explosions?
That's fine. Top 3 exploders.
Okay. I have to get my get it ready on my phone so I can say now in the chat.
That's good. I'm just over here crushing your brother from another. Perfectly at my leisure.
Enjoying yourself?
Just need a W mop the floor with it. I like his wham though. Why? Power.
Yeah, it was totally random. All right, here we go. I'm gonna say now in the chat when it's time to explode.
It just became compromised.
Oh, Flaw, that was sad. She got really big, then small, and then got taken out. Hi, Flaw, by the way.
I just lost.
What?
Yeah,
Did
that
he?
was abrupt for me
Wait,
too. I wasn't really.
Did he just did my brother from another mother just beat you?
He did, in fact. Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened. I mean, I thought everything was fine, and then all of a
I
sudden,
know
I was
you
like, "Wait a
thought
second."
you thought you were gonna win.
I knew I was gonna win. I'm starting to feel like maybe something was rigged.
I mean, maybe.
Well, okay. So was that dang 5990? Is that the dude that
Yeah,
was
it's the one.
I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna whisper you.
Oh,
Oh
and
wait,
just dang,
he's blocked me on.
dang, I gotta tell you how to redeem this code, so don't do anything yet. I'll help you.
You need to whisper me dang 5990 because I can't seem
I
to.
won.
Oh,
Oh, so here comes a raid, NFT Gamer TV. I won the grub, but
hey, welcome Raiders.
I didn't explode though, so
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't.
good. Who did we get? Who did we
All
get?
right, who knew?
Also, I see Overseas Madman in here. How are you doing, sir?
What?
Yeah, he's right there. Helro. He says.
Hi.
New follower.
Hey, so war never changes. Hey, some of these guys were the same folks. 1, 2, 3. So coloring Jake. Oh, you know what? Since we have a tie, we'll just extend it. We'll just
What?
extend there.
1, 2,
But
3, 4.
I need you all to DM to whisper me right now, or you're not getting it. Whisper.
Dang, do you know how to whisper?
I tried to whisper him, but I couldn't. Okay, so
Oh,
I've got
Twitch. He doesn't really know how, but we'll get him through this. All right.
Clon Moon whispers. Okay, Clon Moon, you're getting your code.
He just says, "All right, can you write something in the chat there, Brandon?" And then I'll explain to him what to do.
Yep. We're never changing. Okay, there we go. No doubt. Good luck with those codes, folks. I hope you pull something great. And then, hey.
How's it going, Spitfire? How's it going? All right, so dang, you see where the Warsaken is? You click on his name there, and then you'll see under all his badges, and next to the heart, you'll see Whisper. Click on that, and just message him hello, and he will send you a code, and I'll have to show you how to redeem it.
There we go. Okay. I see War Never Changes decided to re-gift. He is a very special man.
Indeed.
Hey, so good luck with that code, Mr. Brother from Another Mother. And I hope that for whoever got code incoming from War Never Changes, I hope you get something great. Remember to thank War Never Changes. If you do get
Oh, he dropped it in the chat. Nice.
He did. Gutsy.
He wanted to play that. That's very exciting to drop the codes.
Okay, I'm going to play another game, and I'm going to paste my code in right now. Next person that can beat me, I'll give them a code. If it's Claw and Moon that somehow magically gets in there, I'll give him 2 codes because I want to slaughter him.
Jakey.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
What's up,
I am
Jakey?
playing ED23i.c.1.
You got a murdered out Will Infinite Leader. You're gonna send me a picture?
I'm due for a win.
And I say it out loud? Where are you gonna send
it? To John G.
I'm scared, Jakey. You gonna send me a picture?
It's gonna end up being feet pics. Be careful.
It's nice to see you both, just not Flaw. JK. You guys are cute. In Discord, okay.
Oh, I feel bad. Crushing it. John G's like, what just happened? I just eliminated 3 of the territories.
Jakey, congrats!
What,
He got a Tyrant Awadi Decadent Leader.
That is such a pretty card, too. Wadi's card, the art on that is so awesome.
Wow. That is amazing.
I need to come through strong here to John G. I'm crushing the John G. His soul is leaving his body right now.
Brutal.
Fatality.
Okay, yes, go to the redeem tab. Dang, you're so smart. They're so lovely. Just make sure you don't put any extra spaces or anything weird.
Yeah, just copy paste. John G, you're compromised, sir. You might want to bend over and kiss your butt. This will be fast. Yeah, it will be. Hopefully.
I am going to
We'll
close
see.
the queue. I don't know if I'm going to get through all the names in the queue. Jakey just got in there, didn't you? I'm going to try my best. I might. I don't know how long I could stay on.
I told him to bend over and kiss his butt. Bye. That's only because I only need one card to win, so I'm trying to do what I can. Although, he's got some stuff cooking. That one he rolled is really going to help. It's like the worst. You're like, maybe this round, and then you roll a 1, and you're like,
How in the Marilyn Manson do you bend over and kiss your own?
It's easy. Let me show you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You have to have some missing ribs, I think. Oh my gosh, you got a W. Fine. Just a reminder, all those that won, you're going to get your prize sent over to you later tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, that's what Coleman said.
So just expect that that's the case. And congrats again to everybody. You don't know what you're talking about. You just need one card. But... oh my gosh, I'm actually close to getting compromised. We rolled a 5. John G, if you beat me, no, this is ridiculous. I don't think it's...
Get on the West Coast for sure, Madman. Are you in Colorado?
Me?
No, I was asking Madman.
Oh, overseas.
He said now that he's in the U.S., we should all meet up. When's
John G, you do not have a match. No, don't do it to John G. No.
Yes.
I can't tell what he's going to do. That was, as in past tense? Come on, what are you talking about? Great match? No, don't you do it.
Beautiful
Don't you do
and
it.
freezing cold. Are you serious? -21.
Oh.
What have we done? We cannot run, people going berserk and become death and the destroyer of worlds. It has begun, killing each other, guess we'll never learn.
John G, this is ridiculous. I just lost again. Haven't
You
lost
did?
this bad. Yes. So
Sorry.
you're like, I don't. It's tough. I work really hard to win, and G's gotten what, 3 codes? You're domesticated, madman. I love it. Hey to John G, I gave you a code. That's all you get. I don't want to play to John G anymore. Never again. Or at least for another couple of days. Go send me a code. All right. On Moon, you're going to get it. I'm sending a code just for you. I feel like we should rock a Rocket League game too, just to see. Okay, check your whispers, Clon Moon, sir. Better win this. If I don't win this, it's gonna get bad. If I show you this piece of paper, can you see it? Let me see if it comes through on my camera. I don't know if it'll... might just reflect the camera itself. Who knows? You see that foily paper?
Wait, what?
You see that? That's the foil texture that the...
Can you do it again? Can you show it again?
That's the foil texture that the physical box cards are going to come with. Just kind of...
Oh, that's nice.
All cards in the box. This is just a sample piece, so I can show it. But
Cool.
it's got there's detail that's getting missed on camera for sure, but I'm curious if I can share it. It'll work. Hey, Mr. Clon Moon. Am I actually playing Clon Moon? I think I only gave him the code. Yeah, B5 B or DBUO.WAM. I feel really bad about that, Clon Moon. Just nuked. Well, I didn't nuke. There's some fire territories there. I started out so strong in the last game. I mean, I had the game on lock. John G basically cheated. Not sure what happened. And then I lost.
Wow.
I can't believe I've lost every game I've played today. It's just really sad and tragic. Clon Moon's carefully considering his options. See what happens. Clon Moon. So he just laid down a bunch of cards. Didn't do anything. Basically panicked for a few minutes. Then let me have my turn. I laid down 6 cards, scaring him even more, and then passed the turn back to him. So, by play. Clon Moon's trying to claim that it's somehow the game's fault that he's losing at this point. It's a poor carpenter that blames his tools, Mr. Clon Moon. Justin, I think you need to step up your game, sir. It doesn't look good. Oh, he's returning cards now in fear. Oh, I gotta save those before something bad happens to him. The dice. You rolled a 4. What are you talking about? You just rolled a 6 and then you rolled a 4. I mean, you're the one blaming your tools, sir. Cat, are you okay? I don't know if you froze or something there.
Me?
You still hear me? Yeah.
I'm okay. My game's not showing or what?
No, it looked like maybe you were paused for a second.
Oh no.
I think you were just not moving and I wasn't sure. I was like, wait, did something happen?
That happens sometimes when I don't move.
Okay, Clon Moon, I gave you a 1. Rolled a 1 on purpose just for you.
Oh no. Call me traitor. You're taking me out? I'm looking for my...
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, I did that thing I got that bug. It made a match. Oh, that's so funny. It made a match. Oh my gosh. And it just threw it straight in the discard. I hate when that bug hits. I was too overzealous. I got clicking too fast. And that's where the momentum, it's almost like Dan hit a Brandon lose switch for Justin.
Wait,
Justin
Madman,
rolled a 6.
where... I couldn't find your message.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody.
It's Happy New Year's, yeah.
Tomorrow was New Year's Eve. Yeah.
It doesn't feel
Should
like
be
it
wearing,
to
like-
me.
Should be wearing some 2024 sunglasses or something.
I know, feels strange to me.
In the year 2024. I think one more year and it'll be just like stuff straight out of the movies. Every movie, future movie subtitle where they're like, in the future, 2025. Isn't that weird? Where are our flying cars? I feel like we should have had those by now. Like consistently, everybody's flying around, giant skyscrapers everywhere. Every city's overpopulated.
I'm getting messaged like every different direction, so I'm getting very sidetracked. I'm really sorry. So I'm not going to be answering anymore since I can't do it. So where was I?
Clon Moon, this is not okay. This is not okay, sir. I had a bug. If you win, this is a hollow victory. Just want you to know.
Overseas madman. What you doing? Did you get it, Brandon?
You can give it to somebody else overseas. I just felt like I could get in there before anybody noticed.
You did. He's gonna send it to you.
And so on. All right, I'll send it.
Okay, who's in the queue? Oh, Heretic. Is Heretic still here? I thought I saw he was gonna leave.
This is Gibbs. I had the game in the bag. I made the game threw an error at me, and I wasn't able to. Clon Moon, roll your den. All I need is a 2, he says, and he rolled a 6. This is a hollow victory. I had a bug. Clon Moon, it doesn't count. This is oh my gosh. All right, that's it. I'm done playing for the night. There's no way. I can't take all these losses. Oh my
Did he just beat you?
gosh. I don't know how to answer that. Difficult to say. This particular moment. What really happened?
He said he's beat you every time.
He has technically. Technically, that's true.
Okay, Heretic, you're up next.
Feature. I did have that bug thing. Yeah, I did. I had a match that was going to kill your final territory, and I played it, and then it just disappeared and jumped in my discard pile, which is a known bug, to be fair, but my gosh. How much longer are you planning on going?
I'm actually not going for too long. I don't think I'm at my parents', and I did want to see my mom before she goes to bed, but I might already be too late for that.
I actually have to go pretty soon anyway, so I was just trying to figure. I have like maybe 5 more minutes.
Okay.
We have
more
a
time
bunch of
for
family.
another.
Family down. Yeah, I was trying to.
You mean you're too
Yeah, I do.
beat up?
I do have a new baby and family in town for New Year's. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of crazy busy. Clon Moon, we will have to schedule that Rocket League battle too, and a follow up to this. That's 3 out of 5. I gotta come back 3 all at once.
Well,
Hey, maybe I'll do one more before I go. Let's see. I'm gonna do Coloring Jake. Whisper me a code. If you do it quick, I'll hook in and we'll play.
Wait, what happened?
You just won. Time to change diapers.
Oh, you said wrong deck. Okay, I was
Hey, Coloring
confused.
Jake.
Alright, we'll try this again.
No way I'm gonna lose another game. right? Don't want to lose another game. I got you.
There you go. Oh, that's for Heretic.
Oh, I like these cards. Flame Tech is looking nice. Man, I love Flame Tech cards. You know what I really love is the new. There are 3 brand new variations that are going to be coming out that will be available on the Warlords when you defeat them during the Warpath, but also
Oh, the Warlords.
they will that variation. Since we don't want to do just a variation only for the Warlords, we're also going to go back and do the variation for each of the cards that exist within the existing sets. So there is some really cool new variations coming, folks, that will match with the.
With or without your permission.
One of my goals that from sort of early on with this was to create something that felt kind of like an interesting prism animation. There's a lot of really, really amazing foil design textures that exist out there in the real world, like when you buy a pack of baseball cards or something like that. And I just have been wanting to kind of create something similar that felt like one of those, and I wanted to make it a high rarity card. So I was playing around with that, and then we knew that we needed something for the Warlords. I wanted to bring something that would make them look special, so I was able to come up with something that I think works really well and is getting from an animation style. We'll go into more of the details around Warpath, alliances, the new cards, and Black Label packs, and some of the things that are coming to Wheel Spins. One of my favorite things, I guess, about that is we're going to be trying to make a custom pack that has a guaranteed physical redemption card in it. So you can get a physical real world card in exchange for an NFT, and then it's going to be held in a vault. So you can actually they'll be in a bank safety deposit box. If you are somebody who's outside the US, because we aren't shipping outside the US, at least for the first little bit, those cards will all be held, and you can still feel safe that they're there. And if you can work out arrangements to get them, that'd be great. But if not, you can stay in the vault for as long as is necessary. And if you're in the US, you can choose to keep them in the vault or redeem them. That'll be kind of a cool addition. There's some other stuff we're working on. Lots of just like a ton of stuff that's kind of all coming together at the same time. And I'm hopeful that we'll have an update before January's finished, but we'll see. It's been slow going this season, obviously, with sort of holidays, and everybody's schedule has been tricky. We haven't made as much progress.
Oh yeah, very tricky.
Not feeling super good about this game, Coloring Jake, but I feel like we're neck and neck here. Like, I haven't lost yet. There's no definitive losing happening here, one way or the other. So Heretic, no, they will not be signed. I don't want to overdo it. I feel like I've tried to do some sigs on some stuff before, which have been really cool. These will be very uniquely designed cards. They will have custom backs. They will not look the same as normal cards, and they will have a different foil texture to them, which will be fantastic to make them really stand out and be unique. What that means is that they're going to be limited, and they'll only be leaders as well as potentially territories. We're still trying to decide that last. But when you get one, they're going to not be super easy to get your hands on, and what'll happen is you'll get shards through the wheel spins, and then you'll be able to upgrade the shards into a redemption for a pack. And then in that pack will be chance at one of these RL cards. I could potentially do that, Heretic. Where it gets tricky is the international shipping stuff. Like, a lot of people who play and enter stuff like that want to feel like they have a shot at winning something and getting it delivered to them, and I hate disappointing folks out through the US.
Should we do another grub before you go?
Good. You gonna give away a booster, man?
Yeah. Wait, didn't you say that you have a bunch of
Murdered
codes?
outcode? I do. If we want to do like one murdered out code for the top,
Thanks, we're never
either
changing.
exploder,
Just one?
we could do just one for either the top exploder or the top survivor, and then you could do a pack for the other. That goes.
Okay.
And Coloring Jake and I are literally neck and neck. It's crazy. It could go either way at any moment.
Yeah, get in the grub! Exclamation solo.
I have been changing a lot of diapers. That I got to tell everybody. It has been a lot of diapers. My wife has definitely changed more, but I think I've changed 1,000 diapers. It feels like.
Wow.
I'm sure it's not actually 1,000, but it just feels that.
I haven't changed diapers in a long time, even for the nieces and nephews. Even the nieces and nephews are grown up. And then the great grandniece, they never took advantage of my willingness to help out.
It's
Would have been happy to, but they were just good to go, I guess. They didn't need me.
I have. So Coloring Jake is asking me how many of those foil fire. All of my cards are actually black use besides the blood foil. So quite a few. The whole deck is that way.
Nice.
Yeah. Changing diapers was a long time for me. It was like 6 years ago. 4 years prior, but Coloring Jake, do not beat me. No. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Tell me, Trader, this is my 6th child, so I've had one that got married recently. I've got a couple of teenagers. Oh my. I've lost every single game. I just feel like I should have been able to come up with a win somewhere. Dang it. Coloring Jake,
JP's the only one that would apologize for winning you.
I'm sorry.
Except
Here
when
you
he
go. I'm gonna whisper
loses,
you another code.
then he says it's not fair, so it's kind of funny.
Okay, that was my last game. Did my camera cut out again?
Oh man.
I'm leaving that one, but I'll stay on audio, and then that
Okay.
way we can do the last grub, and I'll send out a murdered out code to whoever it was.
Alright, we have... How many are in the grub? Only 12 right now. Why don't I hear quiet?
Sorry, I was muted for just a second.
Okay.
I'm here.
I thought I lost you first.
Did you ask me a question that I missed?
No.
Didn't think of it. I'm really excited for this next update. I just want to get it finished. There's stuff I want to make sure is done right.
Yeah, that's a lot of good stuff coming in there.
Yeah, the list is intense. It's just slow going. We just keep making progress, but it seems like it's always slow. Why did I mute? Yeah, I didn't want you to hear my crying.
Alright. GG Heretic. Is it time for me to... Wait, let me see here.
I think you're doing one more grub, right?
Yeah.
Are we giving away one for Top Exploder or the Top Survivor?
Well, I didn't decide. What do you think? The Top Exploder generally tends to be kind of the same people because they're the ones good at Explode.
Yeah, I think we should do murdered out code for the Top Survivor, especially knowing that there's people trying to crush, and then the pack for the Top Exploder. That's my take.
Oh,
on it.
both of them.
So murdered out code for the Top Survivor, and booster pack for you're doing the booster pack, right?
Yeah.
Or the Top Exploder. I think that seems fair.
Sure. Is everybody in that wants to be in? Exclamation.
I feel like Clon Moon should be disqualified, though. Just like as he's on Moon. Anybody who beat me, you're not allowed to win. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. I best of luck to each of you, especially Clon Moon. I'm going to be really rooting for you, Clon Moon, this time. Clon Moon, I will be talking about you all the way through. We've got 40 people watching and only 15 in the Crittercraft. Get in there. What are you doing? What are you waiting for?
Maybe they're napping.
Sleeping. I know I'm one of them. I didn't join because I felt like I didn't want to crush Clon Moon so much.
Aw, he's going to share the win. That's so nice. Thank you, I guess. Thing.
It's not like Clon Moon's going to win anyway, so I don't think it's really an issue. All right, I'm being mean. I'm kind of being mean. I think I'm bitter, actually, after losing all of those games.
All right, so 18. Is
Guess
everybody
that's what
in?
we got. Wit.
All right.
Better chances for everybody, I guess. Okay, so Top Exploder gets a booster.
Hey,
Top
DG.
Survivor gets a murdered out code. Yeah, look at all those deaths. Oh my god. Wait, when did they start adding these like knives and stuff in here?
I don't know. I think it was... Well, it's been a little bit. I just don't see them all the time. I don't really know. Wow.
Well, Coloring Jake. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have said that. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's done it again. He might...
Oh.
I don't know. He's getting... They're both pretty fancy with their moves.
Gosh.
He just can't.
Holy cow.
But see, he cursed him. But he's okay with it, I think. Because...
Wow, that was impressive. That was impressive. White Lightning. White Lightning, have I seen you before? Hey, White Lightning, please whisper me very quickly, and you can have a murdered out code. Do you know how to use a murdered out code, White Lightning?
And to John. I'm going to send boosters to both of these KOs, because why not?
Sounds good. White Lightning, you need to whisper the Warsaken. Here, I will at you. So White Lightning, that's not how it works. So you got to DM, you got to whisper me, and then I will send you a code that you will enter, and I'll send you the URL to enter it. I need to make sure you can whisper me. Have you ever whispered before?
Oh, that's right. You know, I don't remember your. Thank you, John. Was that from before? Wow. He won already earlier. Oops.
Well, I'll have to come and join your stream and battle you sometime. I think that'd be fun. White Lightning, are you in our Discord? Have you joined the Discord? I'm gonna drop the Discord.
Has he been responding to you?
No, not yet.
Okay. I would say if he doesn't respond, you might re-roll.
He can't remember who was second there.
Oh, I have it. I think I still have it. I hope.
You can't hear well? Okay.
Second was Coloring Jake, and Dang was third. But if Coloring Jake wants to pass it on.
I'll give him a second here to whisper me. He said he couldn't hear very well. I don't know what.
Yeah, Dang won a murdered out code also earlier. So don't worry, Jakey. I think we'll do one more grub at the end of the stream after I play Jakey.
Hey, I've given out. So White Lightning got his murdered out code.
Okay, good.
And I am going to have to go. I should have
Okay.
gone earlier, but it's been fun. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thank you so much, Kat, for having me on the show.
Yeah, no problem.
Always a pleasure. We'll catch up more, and
Yes. Thank you
we'll
for
talk
being here.
later.
Thanks for everything. Thanks for the Gibbs.
Thanks,
and
everyone.
all the support.
Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.